appealing to the casual viewer is something that's going to be important in the long run, in my opinion.
And I think the way that we need to impact that into what we have now is through our developers. I would love to see some stats. I'm sure that maybe they exist somewhere, maybe they don't. How many views on just like the general COD Esports Twitter or the MLG Twitter got before the little pop-up comes up on Call of Duty AW that says, "Congratulations, Denial, you're 2015 champions," and after that. Because I guarantee you, right after that, people are like, "Who's Denial? What the hell is a Clayster? And who is he attached to?" Like, that's just generally...
What is up, guys? It is Thomas again. Just bringing you another highlight show from COD Weekly earlier this week. We had a new co-host join us, officially. We had Kyle 007, a content writer from SB, join the crew. So we have his introduction. We're going to be talking a lot about UGC Niagara, and we're going to delve into a little bit of Black Ops 3 news, a little bit of Gfinity news, and a little bit of ESWC news. I hope you guys enjoy.
Underneath me. Anyway, Tom, if you can introduce yourself. Kyle, you can introduce yourself, I guess.
Alright, you want to go ahead now?
Go ahead now. Intro yourself. Let's hear about you.
Alright, guys.
We can't actually see your face. You're really badly backlit. You should think about getting a lamp for in front of you.
Dog, I got you. Hold up. That helps nothing. Okay, anyways. Guys.
That was funny guy.
Bar.
That was beautiful.
I know exactly how to fix everything under the sun. Anyways, my name's Kyle. I'm a content writer here at SB. I've been content writing since around, I believe it was the weekend after Nashville, because my article that I sent in to be reviewed for the possibility of picking up as a content writer was a UMG Nashville recap. However, that is not when I started getting into esports. My beginning of esports was way, way back around UMG Atlanta Black Ops 2, which I believe was October 2013. I know it was 2013. October, November, sometime in the fall like that. The reason why I got into it was I had always been into YouTube. I liked watching YouTube and stuff, and one of the people that I loved watching on YouTube, and you guys probably will feel this name familiar, was Minnesota Burns. The guy is hilarious as it gets. And he led me to Chaos, since their channels are closely related. And from that, I saw the birth of Team Caliber, which I really wanted to start watching. I saw them play at UMG Atlanta. I was like, wow, this stuff's really cool. And ever since then, I've been really into esports and really just started getting involved with this whole community, and I love it. It's awesome.
Our stories are very similar. I started watching a little before you did, but TK was the first organization I really latched on to.
Well, then how'd you start before me?
It was actually
What was our first event?
my first experience with competitive Call of Duty was actually Syndicate. He tweeted out an event. I think it was the event before Champs, the first year of Activision sponsored Call of Duty Champs. And he tweeted out, "Hey, I'm, live at this event. See if you can spot me in the crowd." So I watched, I saw him in the crowd, and I screenshot, and I'm like, "Hey, there you are. Ha ha ha. Wait, the rest of this stuff is actually pretty cool." But then TK started up, I think it was 4 or 5 months later. And that was a team I really latched onto because I was already watching Minnesota Burns and I was already watching Chaos. So no, he said,
I know he casted it. What do you know, what he was saying about it?
Yeah, basically what Fox had to say about the event was, at the actual venue, everything was going, smoothly. Everything was going very well.
It was a nice venue. I saw some of the tours of it. It was a nice venue.
Yeah, he just said that there were not enough staff there. Like he said, there was times when, when there's 2 or 3 guys doing a job at an MLG event, there was only 1 guy doing that job at UGC, and that they just weren't proactive enough with trying to get the problems fixed. They didn't do test streams before the event went live, and just stuff like that where, the people running the stream should have been a little bit more proactive to try and solve the problems. With everything that went wrong Friday, nobody showed up early on Saturday to make sure none of those problems would happen again. They just delayed the starting of the stream on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of amateur teams that were playing Saturday morning. So, I don't think anybody was really missing out on a lot. But having 2 casters for the entire event.
Oh my god, I hated that.
That and just they weren't being proactive enough trying to solve the problems with the stream and trying to fill dead air, like with the What? Okay. Sorry. And with the amateur player interviews that happened before some of the matches, that was actually Fox's idea. He's saying on Friday, well, we have a lot of dead time in between matches. Why don't I grab one of the AMs, do an interview before the match starts, to fill up a bit of the time. Stuff like that, where I just don't think UGC knew what they were, how much they were trying to bite off.
TK won the event. Thomas, I know you didn't get to watch it, but, they won it. They played against a good team in Team Envious. What was it?
One event I don't get to see. No, it was TK 3-0'd Envy in the winners bracket final. Then Envy beat 3s up in the losers bracket final. Then Envy came back, beat TK in the first best of 5 3-0, and then TK 3-0'd Envy in the second best of 5.
Okay. So.
What an event.
Yeah. Thomas, did you think that with this win, it proved that TK is not just a second place, third place, top 8 team? Do you think it proves that they can win as well?
I think TK as a team, they have the players to win an event. They have the skill to win an event. Going up against one pro team in a tournament, while it is, an excellent pro team, as we talked about last week with their, insane win streak in the COD League.
I mean, they had Merc filling in, so that's also something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did have, 2 OBJ-minded players on that team. So I don't think playing against one good team is enough to prove that they have what it takes to win a full event. I think it is an event win. I don't want to take that away from them. But I don't know if that proves that they can go up against Denial and Optic and beat them in an event now.
So I'm going to kind of switch gears here a little bit. And, I didn't originally have this planned for the show, but I think it's definitely something that you can't ignore. I mean, if you check YouTube, your sub box is going to be flooded with Team Martin and Chaos just all uploading new stuff about this game. And if you check Twitter, Charlie Intel has a new thing about it every single minute. It's crazy. So Black Ops 3, what are your guys' feelings on it right now? Because for me personally, I'm really excited. I think Charek's going to do a great job. I know a lot of people were worried about the wall running and stuff, if it's going to be like Titanfall. I've heard a lot of Destiny comparisons, but we also heard that at the same time with AW, and they're not the same. So what I heard was, and this is from one of Chaos's videos, that in any given map, there's maybe 2 to 3 places that it makes sense to wall run. So that's kind of that makes me feel a little bit better, Call of Duty fans aren't fans of change. So
no,
right. I'm gonna cite a really important example here that I think plays very true to this. So you guys were both around Call of Duty around the time of the Black Ops 2 era when that game came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys remember this. But the day the reveal trailer came out, it showed a campaign mission. And that was a campaign mission where they displayed a sniper rifle that could see and shoot through walls. And everybody straight freaked out. They were like,
yeah.
Oh my god, no! This is in multiplayer, quickscoping is ruined. Oh my god! And everybody flipped out and they were like, it's too advanced, we can't take it. I think the simple fact that we know right now, with the exception of, Chaos, T. Martin, especially Drifter. Drifter's been doing a really good job on his videos. I've been watching those. Except for those people that have played it. Nobody can really formulate that much of an opinion on it until we see a multiplayer reveal. Sure that they can say, oh, see that in the reveal trailer? That was in multiplayer. But even what Chaos and even what those guys played was a pre-alpha. So we're not even in the alpha stage yet. So many things could get changed. So many dynamics could get changed. I think at this point, all we can really judge is, the campaign looks cool. Cyber stuff in the campaign is usually fun.
Yeah, the millimeter scanner that everybody was freaking out about.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh my god, it's going to be the era of camping, and Treyarch themselves were saying, no, this is anti-camping stuff, because you can look through the walls at people, and everybody's like, no, you can stay in a corner and look through the walls at the guy that's about to run by. Millimeter scanner turned out to be garbage.
Right.
I also remember at, like, in the trailer, it also had, like, a horse level, and people were like, oh, horses and Black Ops.
Horses in multiplayer, no more attack dogs. They're attack horses now.
Horses.
Yeah.
You can get kicked in the face by a horse. That's the new, like, kill streak. Just horses that just kick people in the face. Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta love the fan base. They're great.
Yeah. I honestly think that a reveal trailer like that, with such a big game coming out, I honestly at this point do not believe it's possible for a trailer to come out without somebody finding something to criticize about it. There's always going to be something people don't like.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something that nobody likes. There's always going to be something everybody says that's cool, but this is stupid. I mean, just looking at, even some of the pros, like if you saw Sharp's reaction to seeing the AW trailer, he was just like, what? Wall running? Is this Titanfall? Did Titanfall and Destiny have a baby? Like, everybody has initial superstitions. That's just the way it works.
Yeah. And I know that we talked about this very briefly, but I'm going to also switch to ESWC now because we have a lot to talk about, and we don't have that much time left today, guys.
See, this is why I gave us a timeline with strict time deadlines, and you're like, oh, we're not sticking to those.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
So, the teams for ESWC are Denial, Optic Gaming, Millennium, Barrage, TR, Epsilon, Esports, FaZe France, Vitality Storm. So, who do you guys think is going to win this?
FaZe France.
Are you serious?
The look of shock on both of your faces.
I can tell you a team that's not going to win it. TR, because they're breaking up.
Yeah, TR is...
It's their last event together.
They finished COD champs, and everybody said, as long as TR doesn't break up, they will see Future very soon. And
they broke
a month
up.
Later, they were like, I'm broke up.
Right. Last question. How do you think Enable fits as the fill-in for Karma for ESWC?
And Gfinity, I think.
Yes. Also
yes, and Gfinity.
That's correct.
I
think it fits in extremely
Gfinity,
well.
Aren't they?
They may be. I'm not sure. But anyways, I think Enable fits very well in this role, especially since we are currently just off the cusp of no more nade shot, no more full objective. Background on Enable, he is not only a good slayer, but he's also really well known for flag runs, uplink shots, a lot of not necessarily hardpoint, but a lot of objective-like things like that. So I think rather than just being like, "Hey, Crim6, here's all the objective load," and just letting it all drop on him, it's going to be a nice transition for him to have Enable to kind of help him out on that a little bit. That way they can kind of ease into their roles.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think Enable is also a very versatile player, so I think whatever role they have in play. Also, they've been something that you can't forget is that they've been scrimming with them, so he knows how to play with them. And when you have the 3 players that he has, you don't have to do much, to be completely honest. You can get 20 kills and 30 deaths. And
yeah, we saw Nadeshot do it a lot.
Kapow. Shots fired.
What he actually means to say is that we love Nadeshot and everything Optic.
Go Optic. Don't hate.
Please. See, the viewers just jumped up 4,000 right when I said that.
No, Thomas, this isn't your stream. You don't get botted.
Oh.
He didn't do it himself. He got botted once. It was really funny, and then they all left at once. It's kind of hilarious. For me, at least.
I was heartbroken. I thought I was getting raided for a second.
You did, and then they saw your phone.
Alright, so we have a couple more things to burn through. Is competitive COD moving to PS4?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
and
good
it
enough.
never will.
Yes.
Good enough.
No, it never will.
I said good enough. Pro League recap. Anything interesting happened last week? No, not really?
Optic is very good.
Optic is very good. Optic Nation is very bad.
Yes.
There's slow, gradual,
All right.
and then Envy went on the win streak.
We have a couple notable matches for next week. Tonight we have Denial versus Envy on the late matches.
Envy.
Azumeus, you got to pick.
No, versus Envy.
All right, Envy it is. Oops, wrong check. Oh, wrong check. Tomorrow night, Optic Gaming versus TK.
Who's the home team?
Optic.
Optic.
Who's the home team?
Optic is.
Oh, they are? Then yes, Optic.
And Optic is undefeated this year versus TK so far.
Optic.
Until X
Alrighty.
Games. I'm just joking.
Optic.
Oh,
You could see it happen.
we could. We saw last year TK took out Cole.
Optic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we get it. FaZe Red versus Denial on Thursday
Red?
night.
FaZe Red. Thomas, it's FaZe.
FaZe Red. What if it was FaZe France? Nobody
Okay,
would know if I just said
Here's my
FaZe.
response. The winner of that match will be FaZe because of one word, and that word is Huke.
Hook, actually.
Huke. The more important word that attaches to that is IMR.
Second most ridiculous gamer tag I've ever seen. Who gives a second most ridiculous gamer tag I've ever seen? First would be Azumeus.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Thomas, do we have any other things to do a half job in, or can we outro?
Oh, whoa. Language.
Half job in?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep it out anyways. No. One thing really quick. The Gfinity teams were announced today. So we're just gonna go over the teams really quickly, and we will do our outros then. So, the teams... Whoa. There, Mr. Screen. The teams that are going to Gfinity: Denial, Optic Nation, Optic Gaming, Mind Freak, the Australians, Envious, FaZe, Prophecy, Epsilon, Gamers 2, Hypergaming, Vitality Storm, Infused, Strictly Business, TCM, Aware Gaming, and Team Caliber.
Optic.
Wow.
Gaming.
No, Mind Freak.
Optic Nation will play very well at this event.
But
They haven't been playing very well so far, but they will this weekend, I guarantee you.
Yeah?
Who went off last year at Gfinity? Ricky. He's going to have a hell of a weekend.